Jake Paul, that's my boy, man. He's a real cool person, real cool dude.
What's going on, y'all? Micah here, and I'm back with another boxing video breakdown. And today, man, we're talking about Jake Paul's new opponent. Does he have what it takes to win?
Yeah, you just wait. I'm gonna beat your ass, dude, so bad. You don't even gonna know what hit you. Just wait, dude. Yeah.
Oh, we gonna see. We gonna see, son. We gonna see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm a real boss.
That's not what their daddy says,
Yeah, watch
dude.
this. Yeah. Watch
That's
this,
what
son.
dad says.
You ain't ready for me.
Just wait. I'm gonna beat your ass, dude.
All right, dude. All right. Take pictures.
And if you don't know who his opponent is because you've been hiding under the rock, Hasim Rahman Jr. is the new guy. And I guess I'll say that this is probably Jake Paul's biggest test because Hasim Rahman Jr. is actually a real boxer. If you don't know who his father is, his dad used to be a world champion. I think he actually fought Klitschko and a few other guys. I know my coach used to be talking about him all the time. He hit like a truck. He hit like a truck. You know how them old guys love reminiscing on other old guys, man. But I think he has a current 12-1 record. Let's see if that record is actually, you know, worth something, or is it like Jake Paul just picking somebody easy? This guy just another easy picking. All right, man. So we got his record right here, man. 12-1. Like I said earlier. First thing we got here, man. You know, we got Ralph Alexander debut. Okay, TKO. Demetrius Shaw, TKO. Jane Jones, 4-11-1, TKO. Rion Ronahale, or Dion. I don't know why I said Rion. Dion Ronahale. Goddamn, he won that. Steven Tyner, Raymond Choching. That's probably the most experience that he's had on any of these. So far, none of these guys are really hitting for nothing. Curtis Head might have could have been something. I think Curtis Head probably was one of his more evenly matched fights at some point. Mario Rodriguez wasn't terrible. Nathan Bedwell garbage. You see, he made a major step up to James McKenzie Morrison, and he took an L. James Morrison is Tommy Morrison's son. So I guess, you know, we got the battle of the sons on that one, man. 19-0-1. He took an L right there, TKO. And now he's fighting Jake Paul, who's 5-0. 5-0, man. Jake Paul hasn't fought nobody, though, man. You think about it, the best competition that Jake Paul fought was goddamn Tyron Woodley. And Tyron Woodley's not a good boxer. I don't care what any of you guys say. All you guys who are MMA guys and say, yeah, MMA guys have hands. They have hands. They don't have boxing hands. They have decent hands and decent striking with certain things, but when it comes to boxing, coming in the boxing ring, no. You do have those one or two guys that are good, like Anderson Silva, and I don't know, Conor McGregor. I don't know if Conor McGregor is really as good as we think he is. I think Paulie Malignaggi is just such a garbage, soft bro dude that Conor was able to just pick him apart. Because he went in there and got beat up by Artem Belobov. But yeah, man. Yeah, MMA guys don't often have too good of hands besides one or two guys that are special. These guys are actually big, too, is another thing that I thought was a big deal. Like, I think that makes a difference because Jake normally fights guys that are smaller. Nate Robinson was small. The other guy that he fought was like some random beta male that just had a sloppy body, never looked like he worked out in a day in his life before the YouTube boxing thing. He fought Tyron Woodley twice, who Tyron Woodley normally fights at 170 in MMA. So for him to make a big jump up there to, what was they fighting, at 200 or something, or 190, that is it's a pretty big jump. Tyron Woodley probably walks around at 200, 190. Jake Paul is cutting down, so you got to think about that. Yeah, he fought. Yeah, Jake Paul's fought a bunch of cans, man. He ain't really fought nobody. But then again, Hasim Rahman ain't really fought nobody except for old Mackenzie Morrison or whatever the hell his name is, and that ended up being an L. Let's check out a couple, 2-3 clips of Hasim Rahman, you know, doing a little bit of his thing, man. Him boxing. We got a little clip of him boxing with Jake Paul, the little same clip everybody's been showing all around the internet. But hey, it is what it is.
Nah, you get paid, big dog.
Alright, so that was a little simple, clean shot right there, man. It was just like a jab. It was a nice little redirect, man. So he jabbed him to his chest and then hit him with a little overhand right there. I think if something like that lands in the fight with no headgear and a much smaller gloves, I think that Hasim Rahman Jr.'s night might be ending pretty abruptly. And I also think that he will be on suicide watch because to be a real professional fighter and then lose to a YouTuber like Jake Paul, and it's just a guy like Jake Paul, period, that would crush you. Crush. Let's keep going. Let's go and check out some clips from the old James McKenzie. Him versus old Morrison. Him versus Mackenzie Morrison. Let's get it.
Fighting through that lack of experience.
So this is round 4 of, I guess, like the 6-round fight that they had, and right here you can already see that Hasim Rahman is tired. So that means that his training is not, I don't know what kind of training he's putting in. He's probably not running. A lot of guys surprisingly don't run out here in these boxing streets. Like, you know, a lot of guys like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, they used to run all the time. A lot of these guys really don't be running out here. They be lazy as hell. They don't like to run, and if they do run, they run super slow to the point where it's like, bro, you even getting anything done? It's basically like you on a elliptical with that kind of pace. They're running like 12-minute, 13-minute miles. They don't do any sprints. They don't do any type of swimming or nothing like that. They don't do anything. They just go, they spar, they hit the mitts, they hit the bag, they jump rope. That's it. And it doesn't look like he does too much running right here. Let's go, because he's already tired. This is only round 4. Let's get it.
Coming up on 30 seconds to go in the 4th round. Rockman landing some shots, not turning them over, but landing them. Big miss by Morrison, and I agree with my partner Roy Jones that he should go to the doggone body of Rockman. Especially when he's laying on those ropes like that.
This those big shots to the head that we got to confront.
The body's right there.
Yeah, the body's going to be the head. This head doesn't, but Rockman's is.
Alright, man, so y'all saw that right there, man. It was just a little clip of round 4, and Hasim Rahman was moving slow due to fatigue, and I just think that he's just kind of slow in general, and a few people are going to probably be like, nah, he ain't slow, you caught him on the end. Nah, that was how he was moving at the beginning of the fights, because if you want to watch the fight, I will link it down in the description below for you to check out. I was not exactly impressed with the speed. I think he probably has some power, and like I said, he has the size. Let's go ahead and go into this 5th round and see, you know, what caused the knockout, man. You already know what the hell happened. What caused the knockout? What kind of mistakes did he make? What could he have done better? Let's go.
Gentlemen, have we had any knockdowns tonight?
I haven't seen any. Oh, which is crazy.
Wow, and Morrison's coming here. He just got stunned himself.
Okay, a couple combinations here.
Rockman seized it right back.
Got his hands down. Switching stances too much. Got caught with his hands down.
Well, anybody who thinks that these guys are just living off reputations and thinking it's going to be easy because their daddies were heavyweight champions, you're mistaken.
Big time.
He's a great jazz.
His coach must have told him something.
Backing straight up with his hands down, no defense.
It's looking like he's come out with a different
His attitude,
Yeah.
his attitude is completely different.
Coach should have told him to go to the body though.
Yeah,
That would have cool tip.
I mean, that's what I would have told him.
Or either he's not listening.
His attitude now, he looks like his daddy and whatever Rockman did.
What is that? Oh man. Oh man.
And I don't think he's getting up.
He stayed down. He bent down and stayed down when he got hit.
He's not okay. He's not okay. One shot to take him out. He's not okay. One shot to take him out.
He's smiling. Morrison's not.
He's not okay.
A minute and a half.
Oof. Oof.
He's not okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, ref. Come on, ref.
Referee stops the fight. Rockman Jr. is up.
Alright, man. So we see what happened right there. Man, I do think the ref kind of stopped it a little abruptly right there. But, yeah. I would say that that guy is considerably better than Jake. Significantly better than Jake Paul. But I also at the same time don't think that Hasim Rahman Jr. is so much more better than Jake Paul, to the point where he'll be doing a skillful, dissecting of Jake Paul all night, where everything Jake Paul does is nullified. Jake Paul can't get none of his little sloppy overhands and power shots off that he does to everybody. I think Jake Paul moves a lot better than him. Like, he actually moves around. That dude, like, his footwork was, it was kind of non-existent. I wasn't seeing too much. I mean, he has good, ring generalship and moving around and everything like that, but he's not like a moving, dancing and all that kind of stuff. Jake Paul does a lot of dancing, so that could give the guy problems. One thing I will say that is pretty good is this dude looked like he was going to the body and throwing a couple combinations that actually weren't sloppy, so that may give Jake Paul problems. But yeah, because we don't know. We've never seen Jake Paul get hit to the body. We've never even really seen Jake Paul. We've seen Jake Paul get hit hard by Tyron Woodley, but Tyron Woodley's stupid and doesn't know how to capitalize. So there's that. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I think that if Hasim Rahman's gonna win, I think it would just come down to having more cardio. I do think that he has the slight edge on Jake Paul, but I think at the same time Jake Paul works really hard, because I've seen some clips of him training and running with some little fruity juice dude, and he was running real hard. His boxing mitts were good. He was punching hard, punching fast, training like how you should train for a fight. But this guy, I don't really know. My homeboy been training with him. He's I'm gonna get the scoop. I'm gonna call in and get the scoop, see what the hell's going on. But like, hey, bro, is he looking good? And then he's gonna let me know or not, because I know he goes hard, but I don't know about this dude, man. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Who do you guys have to win? I'm not really sure on it, man. All we can do is just keep on speculating, man. We got some small little baby clips of that same little Jake Paul hitting him with a little overhand right, and then him getting knocked out by Morrison. And yeah, I guess that would also play a part when you think about it. Like, you think about like your last fight, how you went out. It could play a part in either making you extremely hungry to the point where you want to take that out on the next man, or it could weigh on you and you could go in the ring like, oh man, he knocked me out last time, maybe Jake will do it too. You never know, man. You never know how that will play a part on, man. I don't know, man. I hope Hasim Rahman, clears his head and gets his mind right, and works on his cardio and everything like that, so he can be faster and sharp in the ring the whole time. Because I'm pretty sure Jake is coming, because Jake has something to prove in these streets, I guess. Even though I still don't think Jake Paul's a real boxer. I'm not gonna think Jake Paul's a real boxer until maybe he maybe has to beat like 4 or 5 more Hasim Rahman Jr. level people, and then I'll be like, all right, bro, I'll give you that, bro. You 10-0, you good. I give you that. Like, if let's say he beats Hasim Rahman and then he comes back and he beats up Mackenzie Morrison, I'll be like, all right, Jake Paul, you might be on something, bro. You might be on something. But right now, I'm still thinking of Jake Paul as just a gimmicky guy. I don't think of him as a real fighter. If Hasim Rahman loses this fight, you need to hang up your gloves, and your dad and your family need to go ahead and put you on suicide watch, because I know you are not going to be feeling good after a loss to somebody of that magnitude. But yeah, man, that's it for the video right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it, and if you're watching to this point, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.